Hello, my dear little friends. This question is related to direction sense, which basically comes under your logical reasoning portion. The question reads, if George is facing northwest and he make an anti-clockwise 3 by 4 turn, where will he be facing now? In such type of question, you should first of all know on a plain paper which direction we consider generally as north. You see in this question there is no reference direction given. So in general the upper arrow always point towards the north, the lower direction always points towards the south, the right hand side points towards east, and the left directed arrow is towards the west. So this is the standard reference for direction if nothing is given. Coming to our question, it says George is facing northwest. So which direction is northwest? See over here, it will lie in between north and west. So this direction in between north and west, this direction is the northwest direction. In our figure, we see that this is the north, multiplex is in the south, playground is in the eastern direction, and office is in the west direction. School is in northeast direction, park is in northwest direction. Why? Because it's between north and west. Hospital is in southwest. It's in between south and west. So with respect to this particular point we are talking. Similarly, market is in the southeast direction. Please try to understand these directions also. This understanding is very important for solving such questions. So it's telling that George is facing northwest. That means it is facing northwest direction. That means George is facing basically park. So George is facing park, and he makes an anti-clockwise 3 by 4 turn. 3 by 4 turn. 3 by 4 turn. My dear little friends, here I want to tell you one thing, is that if one person is facing, suppose, one direction, suppose towards east, then if I tell that that person is making anti-clockwise one turn, if I say anti-clockwise one turn, then anti-clockwise means your clock rotates in this direction. So anti-clockwise means just opposite, and anti-clockwise one turn means one complete turn. If somebody, say Sam, is facing east, then after one turn anti-clockwise, Sam will again face east direction. So one turn means complete turn. That means if somebody is facing a particular direction, then that person will face the same direction after making complete one turn. So here in our question it's telling 3 by 4 turn. That means these complete one turn is further considered to be broken down into 4 turn, and out of that George is making 3 turns. So out of 4 turn, George is making 3 turn. So simply speaking, let us count the total number of small turns over here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you see I am moving anti-clockwise. This direction is anti-clockwise. If we start from here, this direction is anti-clockwise. Moving further, 6, 7, 8. So for making complete one turn, so complete one turn equals 8 number of small turns. So complete one turn equals 8 small turns. So 3 by 4, as we are considering 8 small turns, we have to convert this into a fraction with having denominator 8. So from 4 to 8, we need to multiply the denominator by 2. Therefore 4 multiplied by 2 is 8. Similarly, for equivalency, that means for making equivalent, left hand side equal to right hand side, we have to multiply numerator by 2. So 6 by 8. So 3 by 4 turn is same as 6 by 8 turn. That means actually basically the question is telling that George is moving total 6 small turns out of 8 turns. So see that George is making 6 small turns out of 8 small turns. Total number of 8 small turns are there and George is making 6 turns. So let us count the number of turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So after making these turns, 6 turns, George will be facing northeast direction, and what is there? There is school over there. So the answer to this question is school. So if George is facing northwest and he make an anti-clockwise 3 by 4 turn, he will be facing northeast direction and there is school in the northeast direction. So the correct answer is option A, that is school. So I hope you have understood this portion well, because understanding fraction, understanding direction is very important for solving such questions, and these questions are very common in Olympiads exam. The explanation given over here is quite elaborate for your understanding, but in the exam you have to solve such questions really quickly, and that will come by practice. So keep practicing with Decode Monk. Thank you. If our videos and website www.decodemonk.com helped you in any way, you may thank me by subscribing to my channel and clicking the like button. Please remember to share the videos so as to help other fellow students like you. For queries, please comment here or through contact page of our website decodemonk.com. And above all, thank you for your patience.